What's up, YouTube? Today I'm back to talk about the trading bot that I started a little over a week ago. Had a lot of questions about how it performed, how you set it up, things like that. So I'm going to be going over those details today. Before I get into that, I want to thank all the new subscribers, everybody who's been commenting and liking on the videos. I really do appreciate it. It helps me and the channel a lot. Also, don't forget about our Discord chat channel. There's a lot of good conversations that go on in there. So be sure to check that out as well. There's a link to it down below. So let's go ahead and jump into CryptoTrader, which is where I have my bot at. Now, I've currently stopped the bot just because the market was really going down and the bot just really wasn't doing well at all. I feel like the bot, it would do better if it wouldn't have been such a downtrend and then it just kind of leveled off and went sideways for a long period of time. It caused it not to really perform very well, and I wanted to pull my money out of the exchange before August 1st too, just so I'd have it in my Exodus wallet. After that, I'll probably throw it back in there and play around with it some more. But some things to think about while I'm going over this. What would you do with the bot after August 1st? What coins would you want to trade with it? Where do you think it would be most beneficial? Do you think it'd be beneficial to trade Bitcoin or some other altcoin? Or, what's your opinion? What would you do? So think about that while I'm going through this video, and then leave a comment down below and let me know what you would do. Where do you think your money is best spent? So to just kind of start this video off, this is not a free service. There are free bots out there. But the service itself to actually run the bot does come as with a fee. Right now, this fee changes, I believe, on a daily basis, or at least daily. Right now, it's 0.004 Bitcoin, which is around $11-ish at the current price. So do keep that in mind, and you can only run one instance of the bot with the basic service. If you want to go up to where you can run more than one instance of a bot or multiple bots, then you're going to have to pay more for the service itself. Okay, so that's the first thing to know about this site. There's a link down in the description below. I do get a very, very small commission off of it if you do decide to sign up and go with one of their paid services. So I appreciate it. It helps support me and my channel, but you don't have to. You can just go to CryptoTrader.org if you want to. Forget the commission. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. So what you want to do is go over here on the left to strategies. This is where you're going to buy the bots at. This is a list of all the bots. You can sort them in various ways. Like, all my money was on Bitfinex, so I can just click on this and it's going to sort bots that support Bitfinex. Now, the bot that I went with was Blade Runner. I read a little bit about it on some forums, and you can see here that it has the highest popularity of all the other bots. So, seemed like a good choice. Now, right here below that, you can see that this costs 0.019 Bitcoin. Now, this is a monthly charge. Okay, it's not a one-time fee. You're going to pay that every month. I think at the time I did it, it was around 60 bucks. So it's $51, a little bit cheaper right now. But that is a monthly charge. I just did it for 1 month. I've still got, I forget how long, a couple weeks before my rental runs out. So I have time to get back in after August 1st and get some more use out of it. So you can look through them. As you click on them, it'll take you to a page similar to this. Give you a lot of information about the bot, how it operates, some guidance on how to set it up, explanations of the data that it's outputting into the log. Here you got some mathematics of how they figure all of those things, and a chart of what the bot puts out. So 1 month $50, 3 months $125. So there's your cost for it. This is the setup screen that you'll see here in a moment, where you can make changes to this. This guy also gives you some basically proposed settings depending on what the market's like, or you can go into an automatic mode or optimal mode where it kind of adjusts itself. If you can sit there and watch the market while the bot's running, then it may be better for you to adjust the parameters manually. Otherwise, automatic and optimal is probably going to be your best choice. change log of all the changes. One update did come out while I was using the bot, but no further updates have come out. I was kind of hoping that there would be an update that would include Bitcoin Cash, because I considered putting a little bit of money there so it would trade on that, because I expect for it to be highly volatile. And scroll down, this is all the different exchanges that the bot supports and the coin pairs. This is the trading pairs that it supports. So with Bitfinex, let's say you do BTC to USD. In order to get the bot to start running, you need to currently have money in USD and none in Bitcoin on Bitfinex. So then if you did Ethereum Classic to BTC, you need to have your money in BTC and nothing in ETC currently, or else the bot won't start. It'll give you an error message when you start it up telling you that. I did try to use this bot with Bittrex, but it didn't want to start. I don't know if that was a temporary issue, so I switched over to Bitfinex, which I kind of like them a little bit more anyways. Bittrex is good. They're both pretty equivalent. I just like the layout of Bitfinex a little more. But there's other options that you can use here, so any one of these theoretically should work. There's contact information and a support thread if you have problems. So you could do this with any of the strategies out there. Like, go back to the strategies page. Any one of these. Now, some of these are free. Here you see a free one and a few more free ones. So with these, you're only paying that membership fee, that'll around $11. But if you do one of these premium ones, not only are you paying for the membership, you're also paying for the rental charge. So let's go ahead how to set it up. And I can't use any of the other ones as an example because I didn't purchase any other ones, but I'll just show you how to set this one up. Some more information I'll go over real quick before we do that. He has a live running instance where it's trading Litecoin and Bitcoin. You can look at that. So we'll go ahead and look at that just so you can get a general idea of the layout. Over here on the right, you have the log. It updates every few, maybe it's like every few seconds, every second. It just depends on how often there's a change. But it'll do an update over here on the right, and you can see a lot of information as far as how many trades that it's made since it's been running. And you can see balance information as far as, like, right now there are 12 open orders to buy Litecoin totaling 11.698. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean to buy. These could be to sell orders too. Then it tells how many orders that it's closed and how many it actually won on, meaning that it made a profit. You can read more about what all these other ones mean back on the page that we were at a moment ago. We'll go ahead and look at the parameters. This is where you can change it while it's running. Normally, if you rented this bot, down here at the bottom, you would see a button that said change. And when you click it, this information would pop up so you can make changes to it. And like I said, he offers a lot of suggestions on what you can set these values to. And then this optimal parameters, you can drop that down and change it to rising market, that the market's going down, that automatic, and a few different options there. And he explains what each one of those modes do back on the page, the advertising page for it. So here, this is a page I'm talking about. You can read through what all the stuff in the log means, and some of his advice. So let's go ahead and get it started. So after you purchased it, you'll come to this page and you'll click on Run. Now you can change the name of your instance of the bot if you would like, and then here you need to choose your market. So we'll just choose Kraken. And then here you want to choose what your trading pair is. So we will do, we'll do Ethereum Classic to Ethereum. And most of them you can't change this on, so you just leave it there. You can click Simulated to simulate how your bot would act, and you can put in a starting balance and everything. For some reason, when you hit back, it messes up this period, so you're going to have to close it and do it again. Alright, now if you want to do a live bot where it's actually trading on the exchange with your money, click on Live. Then you're going to need to go to Kraken and you're going to get your API credentials, and it'll tell you how to get to those and which ones you need to turn on. Okay, it'll be different for every site. So for Bittrex, it'll be different from Bitfinex and Kraken. Then it'll generate a API key for you, and you're going to put those in here. There are some advanced options, but I don't recommend messing with those options. So this is how Bitfinex's page looks. You go to API, you'll create new key, and you have all these read-write permissions. The only one that you need to change is the orders one, and you turn it to write. Now, like I said, this is going to be completely different for every exchange, so make sure you read those directions right here under this question mark. If you have any problems, take a look at the support thread and see if you can get any answers there. After you fill this out and you click run, it's going to take you to the parameters page, which shows up like this, where you can edit some of the parameters, and then you're going to click live and the bot's going to start running. Once you click live and the bot starts running, you'll be able to see what we saw a moment ago. And how you're going to get to that, if it doesn't automatically take you there, is you go to this little cloud and go to live trading, and you can see my bot is stopped right now, but you can click on this little eye and that will take you to that page we were looking at a moment ago. Here at the top, you can drag this down to see the chart, to see what it's doing. It will put markings on here when it's bought and sold and all the other stuff when it's actually running. And like I said, here is the page where you'll hit change. You'll get this pop up. You can change the parameters of it to whatever you want. You can play around with it, but I would suggest at first sticking to his recommendations or just staying on optimal parameters. And once you change it, the bot will automatically restart. So once you start the bot though, there's one parameter here: at the bot start or in cases of no open trades, then buy. Well, it's automatically set on wait for the price to fall, which what that means is when you start the bot, it might not actually make its first trade for a while. It's going to wait for the market to hit a point where it feels comfortable buying, like it's a good price. You can change that to buy immediately, so that way when you start the bot, sometimes it doesn't technically buy immediately, but much sooner it will actually initiate a purchase on the exchange for you. So that's really all there is as far as the setup. Now, to talk a little bit about my experience with it, like I said, I think the market was a little too sideways and it wasn't volatile enough to actually generate a profit. I pretty much broke even as far as what I had in the exchange at the beginning and what I had in the exchange after a week. Now, I did swap around to multiple coins. I did Litecoin, I did EOS, and I did some Bitcoin trading. So I tried out different coins, but it did seem like the smaller coins, because I was only putting in a small amount of money to around $250 or something like that. If you had more money, it would probably be more profitable because the bot has more money to trade with, if that makes sense, you know. So if you have a smaller amount of money, it may be better for you to choose a coin that doesn't really have a extremely high value, like Bitcoin, something like that. You may want to choose a coin that's worth a lot less so that your bot can purchase more of those coins, and when the price shifts, there's more profit to be made. But I could be wrong about that. That's just my opinion and my experience with it. Now, I do plan on, like I said, getting back into this after August 1st, once the dust settles from whatever happens, throw some money back into Bitfinex, and then decide on what I'm going to trade, because I see the market's trending back up after all of the crap and craziness is over with that's going to happen at the beginning of the week. So let me know what you think, though. Let me know what you would do in that position. You know, I may take one of your guys' suggestions and put it to work on my bot and live stream it. I'm not sure how many of you guys saw that last week, but one day last week, while I was at work, I just set my computer to live stream the bot trading. So I may do that again. So that way you guys can check in on it here and there so you can see how it's performing. But give me your suggestions on what you think I should do. You know, around $200 that I would put back into the exchange. What should I set the bot to? let me know what you think. I'll consider it, and we'll see what happens. So if you have any questions about CryptoTrader, about the bots, or anything, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos about this trading bot, then let me know down in the comments. Like I said, don't forget about our Discord chat. Join us in there, talk to us in there, and let us know how you're doing as far as your cryptocurrency investments. That's all I got for you today. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks.